You bring in Geno Smith, you could be using him as a bridge quarterback. The
Yeah,
veteran guy.
that's what I want to say.
Yeah.
It's twofold. It's twofold. Geno
Yeah.
Smith to the Raiders is twofold. If we miss out, on one of these on Cam Ward or Shedeur, we have a
Which I
quarterback.
think they're too low. Yeah, I think the Raiders are a little bit too low for that.
Right. So because I
You think
really
Shedor's
think
going before 6?
I do.
I
Oh,
really
okay.
think that
Yeah.
if Shedeur falls to 6, Tom Brady, who has been coaching and working with that kid since he was in high school with his connections with Under Armour to Deion Sanders, is going to snatch Shedeur at 6. He's praying that Shedeur falls to 6. He's probably the one putting out the smear campaign.
Yeah. I was gonna say. So let's stop right there. Let's talk about that a little bit, man. This anonymous coach who got this smear campaign started, the smut campaign, with the smut being thrown on Shedeur Sanders on his name.
That dog
Um,
food being thrown on his name.
yeah, saying that he's brash, arrogant. That's they're saying that's how he came off in the meetings at the combine because he was present there. He just didn't participate in the actual drills. Um, but
Those are
what
the
is
qualities you want from your quarterback.
yeah, I'm gonna say what
Oh,
is he
okay.
supposed to say? What is he supposed to say, right? Like I think I said this to UKP. I was like, what the fuck is he supposed to say? Like, yeah, man, we went to Jackson State, we turned the program around, but that wasn't top level competition. So, we were
Division One AA.
yeah, we were able to bring in some professional coaches who had NFL experience. So that I understand what y'all saying. So that y'all not giving real credit for that. We went to Colorado. We turned it around, but we wasn't playing against top level competition all the time. So like, is that how he? What the fuck is he supposed to say? He's supposed to say that he turned the programs around. He's supposed to big himself up. If you don't believe in yourself, who the fuck will? Like, that's arrogant,
It's
man.
the um and I'm not trying to get political or racial, but it is how they treat black quarterbacks when they're projected to go number one. They did the same thing with Cam Newton when he was going to go number one. Jameis had a little bit more spotty. Um, Jameis had more issues uh, in college. They ran him through the ringer
Them
uh,
crab
when he
legs.
when he was
But
exactly.
let
But
me say this though. The one of the differences is I'm not gonna say this is the only difference. So I'm gonna talk about two things. The obvious one is that Deion Sanders is his father.
Hmm.
Those other guys didn't have no situation like that where Deion Sanders, people were thinking he's, you know, arrogant and all this other stuff. They were talking about him, didn't like what he did all the time,
apple don't fall far from the tree.
but he came through. Like you can't say that he wasn't the one of the greatest players to ever play, right? Now,
And
greatest athletes, because let's not forget, baseball, track, football, But
What
then
was the second thing?
the second thing is these players now, and this ain't just Shador, these players are already paid.
Rich. They
They
already rich.
already have money.
They coming in with money.
You're talking to a different kind of person. This is
yeah,
this is related to the same reason why I believe Nick Saban said I can't fuck with this college football shit no more.
A
Because
lot of
when you're looking in these players' eyes and they paid, they looking like, nigga, who you talking to? Like, oh,
hey,
I'm not gonna play. All right. I
yeah.
got this bread.
Then
I'm about to go get
they're
in
not
this
calling coach.
portal.
They're not calling Coach Saban Coach Saban. They're calling him Nick.
right.
Nick, what you talking about?
Saint Nick when they being respectful.
Hey, Nicka, what you talking about?
So hear me out. That second point you made. Shador he got money both ways, right? I'm talking about even if he didn't have NIL money, he'd still be coming from a background where he got money.
Yeah.
So it's like the
And
Lamelo.
motherfuckers don't like that shit.
It's like the Lamelo Ball shit. Remember what I told you? He been paid since he was young, driving a Lamborghini at 16. Like you can't throw that shit out, dangle the carrot in front of it, the
Yeah,
horse. Like, hey man, you got all this money over here. Don't fuck it up. Shut
Mm-hmm.
up. I've been making money.
yeah,
Right? What did Deion Sanders? Deion Sanders was talking about his other son. Said, hey man, if you run a 4.4 at your pro day, if you run a 4.40 at your pro day, I'm gonna buy you a car.
You talking about Shiloh?
Shiloh. Pick the car. Pick whichever one you want.
Shiloh is funny as fuck too.
But that's the motivation. Like, listen, man, run a 4.40 and you got name the car. Whichever car you want, you can get it. You know what I'm saying? Like when you come in, when your dad can say that to you, and you know that he's talking about a Lambo or a Rolls
yeah,
or something that's 300, 400, 500,000,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
you come into the league with a different perspective. So that's why I appreciate it. They're trying to humble him, like, nah, nigga, be humble on some Kendrick shit. But Shedeur is okay. And that's what I'm telling you. If he makes it to 6, they keep saying, oh, he might slide out to the back end of the first round. If he makes
Mm-hmm.
it to 6, he's going to Vegas.
Do you
I can
think he
bet
will
money on
though?
that.
Do you think he'll
I don't
go past the Giants, past the Browns?
I think he's one. I think he's 1-2.
Yeah,
Unless
that's what I'm saying.
unless unless Dion is doing what the Mannings did, and he's going behind going and telling these teams behind the scenes, do not pick my son. Do not
Probably,
pick my
But
probably
son.
not the Titans.
it's been
Do
said
not
that
pick my son.
though that Dion has did that before.
Okay,
I heard from a source that's what happened with Crabtree, Michael Crabtree. Dion
you trying to
was
try me with a sorry receiver named Crabtree?
yeah, Dion
I
was in the
thought Crabtree
back
was nice though.
and was working out the deal for Crabtree to go to San Francisco. It was said that Dion had a hand in what's the receiver that played for the Cowboys? That was Oklahoma State, Dez Bryant.
Mm.
It was said that Dion had a hand in Dez Bryant. That's why Dez Bryant got suspended from college. It wasn't that the, the
You went
public,
to lunch. You went to
yeah,
lunch with
yeah,
Dion.
the public never
The
came out
the
what happened.
NFL robbed Des
He
Bryant of
he
great
went to
moments.
he did go to lunch with them, but it was at that lunch where it was decided that Des Bryant would go to the Cowboys. Allegedly,
And
allegedly, these are the
and
things that I
again,
kind of heard.
let me tell you, I'm gonna say it again. The Mannings did it, and it was public.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not beyond the realm of possibilities. Over the last year, we've seen it with who in the NBA?
Oh.
Who?
LeBron.
Wow.
let's
Hey,
hold
hey,
on
hey, 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 hey,
before we get
hey,
any
hey,
further.
hey,
Hold
hey,
on.
hey, what are we doing here?
Hey,
What are we?
Hey,
Vaughn, real
yo,
quick. Let's look at it though, real quick. Let's look at it.
yo,
So you don't. So let's say the Tennessee Titans. Let's say he doesn't want him to go there. Dion, as Kevin is saying, like he's in the back
He's not going to Tennessee.
orchestrating it. Okay.
Yeah, he's not going there.
Will he slip past the Browns? Will he not go to the Browns?
No, he won't. He won't go to the Browns.
Will he not go
he
to
will
the
not go to the Browns.
Giants? Whoa, whoa,
Huh?
whoa. Okay. Will he not go to the Giants?
He may
He
go to the
might go to the
Giants.
Giants. Yeah, he
Okay.
might go to the Giants.
And then the next two would be New England and Jacksonville.
New England has a quarterback, don't they?
Jacksonville ain't picking.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
do. They got
and
a young
Jacksonville
quarterback,
ain't picking.
Drake May.
So
And
it would have to be
Jacksonville
those
has
first three.
if but again, look at who if you're talking about the first three, you still got Abdul Carter, who's projected to go 1 to Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why you would go after a defensive lineman or a linebacker when your offense has been inept, But
When your quarterback is giving up points on the offensive side.
right.
But
So
see, here's my thing though, right? If those teams, I can only see it happening if those teams say, well, fuck it. If you want him so bad, like a move happening, if you want him so bad, Raiders, we'll take your pick and XYZ, and we'll give you the number, 2 slot, 3 slot. Since you're that high, you know what I'm saying? If you know, well, we're not completely sold on Shedeur. You are. Okay. You want to make this happen? What else you got for us? Sweeten the pot. We'll take your pick and something else. I can see that happening.
yeah,
But
or
I mean,
or it could be the backdoor deals.
pause. But yeah,
could be.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's what we're talking about.
yeah,
So
Because
either way,
we don't want to let this out anyway. We don't want the general public to know how much clout and pull Deion Sanders has.
yeah. But y'all were just saying if it happens publicly, like the Mannings, like if it plays out there, because he's already said. If you interview Dion, he's already saying that shit, and he's like, I'm his father. What else am I supposed to do? What do you expect?
Yeah,
Like,
but the Mannings publicly said, "I
yeah,
want my son to go to the New York Giants, and
or
I
he'll go
want
back,
him,
or he'll go back to school.
and he's going to be drafted first." And the Giants had the fourth pick, so he was drafted first by the San Diego Chargers, and then traded to the Giants. Like that. That to me is still the craziest thing. You're demanding to be drafted first, and you're demanding to go to this team that doesn't have the first pick in the draft.
That's NFL royalty,
Yeah,
mm,
that I know,
right?
but I'm just saying it's insane when you look at